Hello there. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let's imagine we're sitting in a cozy room, maybe with a warm cup of tea in our hands. And I'm going to tell you all about England. We'll talk about what life is like here every day, some interesting history, the culture that makes this place special, and lots of cities you might want to visit one day. This is going to be a long chat, so get comfortable. Are you ready? Let's start. Daily life in England. What people do. Every day first. Let's talk about what life is like for people in England. England is a busy place, but people still like their routines. In the morning, most people wake up early, around 6 or 7 a.m. Breakfast is a big deal. Some people eat simple things like toast with butter or jam, or maybe cereal with milk. Others love a full English breakfast. Have you heard of it? It's a plate with fried eggs, sausages, bacon, grilled tomatoes, mushrooms, fried bread, and sometimes baked beans. It's very filling, and people usually eat it with a cup of tea or coffee. Tea is so popular here. Almost everyone drinks it every day, morning, afternoon, or even at night. They add milk to it, and some like a bit of sugar too. It's warm and comforting, especially when it's cold outside. After breakfast, people go to work or school. Many take a bus, a train, or the underground if they're in a big city like London. The underground is a fast train under the ground. People call it the tube. It's crowded in the morning, but it gets you where you need to go. In smaller towns, some people drive cars or even walk because everything is closer. Work usually starts at 9 a.m. and ends around 5 p.m. Lunch is light, maybe a sandwich, a salad, or a bowl of soup. Sandwiches are everywhere in England. You can buy them in shops with fillings like cheese, ham, or chicken. Some people pack their own lunch to save money. When people come home, they relax. Dinner is around 6 or 7 p.m., and it's a bigger meal. Families might cook roast chicken with potatoes and vegetables, or maybe shepherd's pie, which is meat with mashed potatoes on top. Fish and chips is another favorite. You can get it from a shop with crispy fried fish and thick fries, served with salt and vinegar. Yum! After dinner, people watch TV, read or talk with family. The weather is always a topic because it changes so much. One day it's sunny, the next it's raining, and then it's windy. People say, "Don't like the weather? Wait 5 minutes." They always carry umbrellas or raincoats, just in case. Weekends are different. On Saturdays, people go shopping or meet friends. In towns, there are markets with fresh fruit, vegetables, and flowers. On Sundays, many relax at home or go for walks. In the countryside, you see green hills and sheep everywhere. It's so peaceful. Some people go to church in the morning, then have a big Sunday roast with beef, potatoes, and gravy. It's a tradition that families love. Oh, and pets. Lots of people have dogs or cats. You'll see them walking their dogs in parks or along streets. Life here is busy but simple, and people enjoy small things like a sunny day or a good meal. Let's talk about culture now. What makes England special? Traditions are a big part of life. One of my favorites is afternoon tea. Around 4 p.m., people stop for a break. They drink tea with milk and eat small sandwiches, scones with cream and jam, and little cakes. It's fancy but relaxing, and some hotels make it a big event. Another tradition is going to the pub. Pubs are everywhere, old buildings with wooden tables where people eat, drink, and talk. You can get a pint of beer or a meal like steak pie, sausages with mashed potatoes, or fish and chips. Pubs often have names like the Red Lion or the King's Arms. They're warm and friendly places. A look at England's long history. Now let's travel back in time and talk about England's history. It's a long story, so I'll keep it easy to follow. Thousands of years ago, before there were cities, people lived in small groups. They hunted animals and made tools from stones. Then, around 43 AD, the Romans came. They were from Italy and very strong. They built roads, walls, and towns all over England. One famous thing they left is Hadrian's Wall in the north. It's still there, and people visit it. The Romans stayed for about 400 years, then left. After that, new groups came, like the Anglo-Saxons from Germany. They made villages and farmed the land. Later, the Vikings from Scandinavia arrived. They were tough and liked to fight, but they also built homes and traded things. In 1066, something really important happened, the Battle of Hastings. A man named William came from France with an army. He fought the English king, Harold, and won. William became King William I, or William the Conqueror. He built castles to control the land, like the Tower of London, which is still standing. It's a big stone building by the River Thames, and it's been a palace, a prison, and now a museum. After William, England had lots of kings and queens. One famous queen was Elizabeth I, who ruled about 500 years ago. She was smart and brave. England had enemies like Spain, but she beat them with her ships. She never married, so people called her the Virgin Queen. Everyone loved her because she made England strong. Time passed, and in the 1700s and 1800s, England changed a lot. This was the Industrial Revolution. People invented machines to make things like clothes, tools, and furniture faster. Factories opened in cities, and trains carried goods across the country. England became rich and powerful with a big empire. They sent ships to places like India, Africa, and Australia. But life wasn't easy for everyone. Workers in factories had long days, sometimes 12 hours or more, and little money. Kids worked too, which was sad. Slowly things got better with new laws to help people. In the 1900s, England faced big wars. World War I and World War II were hard times. Cities like London were bombed, but people stayed strong. After the wars, England rebuilt itself. Today, it's a modern country, but you can still see the past in old buildings, castles, and museums. History is all around, and people are proud of it. English culture, traditions, food, and fun food is part of culture too. Besides fish and chips and roast dinners, people love pies. There's apple pie for dessert, or meat pies for dinner. Puddings are popular. Sticky toffee pudding is sweet and gooey, served with custard. At Christmas, they eat mince pies, which are small and filled with fruit. Breakfast has marmalade, a kind of orange jam, on toast. And tea, of course. It's not just a drink, it's a way of life. People say, "Put the kettle on," when they want to chat. Music is huge in England. The Beatles came from Liverpool in the 1960s and changed the world with songs like Hey Jude. The Rolling Stones, with their wild energy, started in London. Today there's pop music, rock, and even classical concerts in big halls. People love festivals too. Glastonbury is a famous one in summer, with music, food, and camping. Sports are everywhere. Football is number one. Teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, and Everton have fans who shout and sing at matches. Cricket is big in summer. It's a slow game with a bat and ball, and people watch it with tea and sandwiches. Rugby is another sport, tough and fast, with lots of running and tackling. Holidays bring people together. Christmas is magical. Families decorate trees, hang lights, and give presents. They eat turkey, potatoes, and Christmas pudding, a rich cake with fruit. On Boxing Day, December 26th, people rest or shop. Easter has chocolate eggs and hot cross buns, which are sweet rolls with a cross on top. Guy Fawkes Night, on November 5th, remembers a man who tried to burn down the government in 1605. That's all from us for now. See you in the next video. See you soon. Goodbye, folks.